And we are back for another Ladies Room Tuesday. Good morning, everybody. March 2nd. It is so good to be back with you. And of course, we are going to pick up where we left off yesterday. Yeah, we had a topic set up yesterday. And of course, based on what transpired, the mood just wasn't there. So we decided to, fall in with it this morning. So here we are back to do just that. So let me see what's going on here. Good morning, Kareem. How are you?
Good.
Feeling better today?
A little bit.
So,
yeah. How are you?
I am good. I'm good as well. Good morning, Andrea. Good morning, Christelle. And of course, guys, come on into the room and, just hit the share button and let's, get other folks involved because we got a really, really nice scenario this morning. So, Kareem, what you got?
Well, all right. Let's see what we have here today. Okay, I think I got it. That's not it. Okay. All right, perfect. Here we go. So, if you're a man, right? If your man asked you to block someone for the sake...
Or woman.
Okay.
Man or woman. Your partner. Well, let's say your partner.
Wow, this is zeroing on the women.
I
catch all it in.
No, you could speak for the men, and of course.
But if your man or woman, significant other, asks you to block someone for the sake of the relationship, would you? Even if it's a long-term friend or family member. Now, if your significant other asks you to block somebody for the sake of the relationship, would you? Even if it's a long-term friend or family member. That's what we're dealing with today. You alive.
I should have left you in the man part, because that would have given me the perfect opening to say home all your plucky.
Leverage.
No.
Give it away.
I should have really left you out. I should have left it at if you're man. So let's go back to the original.
Would I deal with you to it?
No, let's go back to the original. If you're man. If your man asks you.
Too late for that. You can go back.
Nah, it's never too late for anything.
It's too late for that.
Never too late for anything. Hold on, let me just share the live as well. So that's a question we're asking. What would you do? First of all, it goes to show how you are plucky. And the word is man.
Oh,
so
there we go. The significant other.
It's not my husband. It's not your husband. And that is something a lot of people do, women in particular. You ghost your friends and family for a man that isn't even your husband, and you're not even sure where you even stand or where you're going or what ship you're on. But you cut out and block because he says so, because he have insecurities and issues. Listen, you would do that if the person is detrimental to your relationship, if they're disrespecting your relationship. But if it's just because he ain't probably you have a good male friend, and just because he ain't like that person, you're going to have to deal with your dislike by yourself. Because that person probably been there for me years, always been a good friend, somebody, a good soldier, somebody you could rely on, somebody, who supports you. And nothing, intimate, nothing sexual, nothing, but a real good friend. Then I might have to question my relationship with you. If you have a valid reason that you think, is putting spokes in our relationship wheel, then I'll consider it.
Right.
But just to tell somebody you want to block you because whatever, just block that person or delete that person because you're feeling a type of way and you're probably insecure or whatever, you on your own. You are so on your own where that is concerned. Your husband and you want to maintain your relationship and your family, fine. But I ain't blocking and deleting nobody because man say how you have to delete them, or I don't like me can take he on and y'all up on your thing. If he has not shown any disrespect to us or to you as my partner, you're going to have to deal with that little insecurity you've got on your own. The only how you may consider or do as he requests, like I said, is if that person is disrespecting our relationship, disrespecting my partner, and is just, has no point really in our relationship, has no place really in our relationship. But you're going to go deleting your family for somebody you're in a relationship with, right? Blocking your family. My mother always said, when man go, family always there.
It's true.
You understand?
It's true.
So if I do all that and Mr. Man decide he want to pick up and leave, who am I supposed to turn to? Not the same family. I go say, well, go with the man. Look, you drop us for the man, or you pick up man hot, and you go run up.
Go with the man and don't come back.
Exactly. So homeboy may have to deal with his little insecurities, because that, I don't know, that's not working for me. So
Yeah,
roles reverse.
it
if
depends.
your woman asks you to do that, from a male perspective, what would you do? And guys, remember, you can chime in 440-9595. You can send your WhatsApp voice notes to that number, or you can call us on that number. Let me hear you.
It depends. It depends. And I mean, I kind of agree with you that, you know, if the person is disrespecting and so on and so forth, then obviously. But, you see, what we do is we take the long-term actions and we do it for the short-term people. So, you ain't sure where the relationship going and thing, but you're taking these drastic
Because
steps
you love so
to
much.
burn
and you
out
want to
who and
prove-
burn out who and thing. And
you
then
want to prove your love.
when the relationship done now, sometimes they just crawl back, because they so sorry and da 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 sometimes. But I mean, it depends. You can't just show up in my life, you know, we dating, we seeing each other and whatever. And you know, me and this girl had beef in secondary school. Me and this girl, me like she feel she hot. yeah, you'd see she boy, yeah. But you a friend with she, block she, you know them kind of. Sister, jump on your bus and go back home. Me, I ain't doing that.
What if you drive
doing
in?
that.
So she not go on
Nah,
bus.
I
She can
ain't doing
drive.
that. I ain't doing that.
Somebody says that boom, he on you, and you have to. And
I tell you. No, but you find that a lot in young people relationships. There are two things you find.
because you want to prove that you love so much.
Yeah. And, you know, it even extends to social media. You know, when you're adding certain people or they see you have certain people as friends or whatever, you know, it's like, why are you friends with she? You didn't see,
Hold
she
on,
feel
hold
she this, she feel, you know that?
Somebody on the line, take the call.
Good morning, caller. Power 95, welcome.
How you guys doing?
We good.
Good. First
Talk
of
to
all,
us.
I was gonna agree with everything you guys are saying, and then I sat and thought about it, and I said, you know what? Sometimes, even though that's not your husband or whatever, if you're with somebody and you're committed, you're thinking long term. So I don't think it's just fair to say, oh, you're gonna drop somebody for somebody who is just your man and not more than your man, because I mean you're thinking long term. And even though Irina said it has to be, you've seen a level of disrespect for you to consider dropping that friend for your man, but sometimes what's disrespectful to you may not be disrespectful to him, and if you find like the energy is off, it causing chaos. So it's like he may not.
That's what I'm saying. If it's causing
disrespect
problems,
your
like
man.
problems.
But you ain't seen the problem. Like, you didn't see why your man acting so far. But it causing tension. Like, all you always have to arguing about it. And you might find, well, he may need to chill. But it literally causing you all to be arguing. I am actually surprised I'm saying this, but I would drop a friend from a man.
You would drop a friend for. So so if you have a friend who's been there for you, been really good to you, and your man tell you have to drop that friend, you're just gonna drop that friend. Boom.
But it's how I would drop the friend. I would tell her, well, her or him, you know, I mean, I'll be able to lie with you and much. It's nothing personal. We don't have to be enemies or whatever. I just spending more time to build my family or build my relationship. We not to be enemies. And you know, it doesn't mean that we would never speak and thing again, but maybe the closeness we had. And I have had friends that when they pick up a man, I understand that maybe used to talk all before how we used to be. She had to really give
That's
her time to
understandable.
her
You
man.
can't be all over the place when you have man and you're committed and la 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 la.
Yeah.
You gotta
yes, I
slow
would
your
drop
roll a
a
bit.
friend, but I don't mean I would turn enemies or bitter. But for the sake of my relationship, if it would make it better, I would lower friends.
But I still find it depends on the reason, though. The reason why they asking you to drop
Well, I mean,
the
yes,
friend.
you're right. Once the reason is not extremely
Petty.
insecurity.
So what are the lives that I woman to have?
I know. Miss, where you from?
I'm from Grand Island.
Yeah, I come in on there and such.
You don't want that trouble. Have a good day.
Thanks
All right,
so
thanks.
much. I on the fence with that one. I ain't sure yet. Hold on, let me see. I think we've got somebody else on the WhatsApp.
Good morning, good morning. First thing first, nobody can ask me to block nobody. Nobody can ask me to delete nobody because I would not do it. You understand? Because I believe that, okay, if you're in a relationship and you have friends, your friends are supposed to know their boundaries. You understand? So then you shouldn't have no reason to want to block nobody or delete nobody. You understand? However, it have some friends that just try to take it to the extreme. But then again, if they feel the need to take it to the extreme, it's only because they probably getting current from your significant other. You understand?
like
Beat
that.
man, beat woman. You understand?
Okay.
And most times you find this kind of block this person and block that person is because now that person that they want you block probably see them somewhere already on some kind of stupidness or probably know some kind of stupidness about them or what they're doing. You understand? So they just feel now that, okay, if you're talking to that person, then probably they might tell them about your behavior elsewhere. You understand what I'm saying? And if you're with somebody, as long as the trust level balance, then you shouldn't have no reason to want to tell nobody, block nobody, or delete nobody. That is like a trend thing. That papi show.
Exactly. Hey, what big woman as me and tell me block somebody, like the person or this, that, or the other. I totally agree with that caller. Like I said, unless it is very blatant disrespect, then without even asking, you don't have to ask me twice. Blatant disrespect, you don't have to ask twice. Someone says, wrong idea. If you have a man who's asking you to drop your friend you have before him, absolutely not. Hold on, I have another. Got a couple. Yeah, this person here is saying, it have times the man wanted to drop a friend because she's always seeing me one of your old moves because I have dropped friends for the sake of relationship and I end up friendless and manless. And it happens. I've heard too many stories of people ghosting their friends for a man or for a woman. Drop out the brethren, stop hanging with the brethren, and it's only the two of them and, friends, who friend who. And then relationship goes south and then you're still trying to fix, that relationship with friend that you would have ignored and ghosted.
Have to start over.
Because of said man. And I agree so much with the callers with the point that boundaries, there has to be boundaries. And if you don't have boundaries where your friends and your man is concerned, then you have a problem from job. There must be boundaries. And friends have to also understand that, hey, this person is in a relationship, so respect is also due to her man or to his woman. So like the caller said previously, things you would do before, like every weekend, me and you girls hang, vacation, we're everywhere, before there was somebody involved. You have to understand now as a friend that, hey, we may not be able to do that every day, but we're still gonna hang. But I'm not gonna cut you loose completely just for the sake of, a relationship. And relationship ends and you have nothing.
Yeah.
Like this person said, friendless and manless. Sometimes this person says you don't know why he's asking you. Maybe the friend is coming on to him and he's trying to safeguard the relationship. However, some men are jealous of who you're spending time with. A so-called friend stole my husband, so it depends. Well, I learned thing alone. You can't take nobody husband or take nobody man. The man wanted to go, so because if he didn't want to, there's no way she could come into the picture and even steal a person. How you steal a whole man?
Easy.
Pick him up and just so
charm your way through.
He never mind a own. He know you have a wife. Like, or you just pick up somebody and listen. That's another topic.
Exactly.
So somebody says that red woman always want a man to drop their friend because most of the male friends always see them on the move. Why it have to be color though? Why it have to be red woman or this color woman or whatever?
Taking pattern down. That's all.
Block or no block, and he have to get on. He's gonna still get it straight up because if I can get a way to talk to him, I'll find a way to see him. If I can't get a way to talk to him, I'll find a way to see him.
Yeah, blocking somebody doesn't stop you from getting out your tickets. What is due unto you shall be yours.
What is due unto Caesar? So it have times a man. Hold on. It's a red woman problem. I don't know about this red woman thing. But men don't have boundaries if boundaries are established and kept. no problem. You can keep them if not blocked. So that again goes back to the point.
But I still find it depends on the level that your relationship at. No girl ain't coming in my life after 2 weeks, a month, 6 months, and telling me block this one and block that one and block.
Makeda, you're late. The
Nah.
topic is, would
Nah.
you block your significant other? Would you block someone?
Yeah, a friend or a family member or so for your significant other.
Yeah.
Even if it's a long time friend or family member.
So if your significant other asks you to block them, would
Yeah, but
you?
we didn't even reach on the family yet though.
I spoke about the family. That's what I said. Why would I block my family who has done me no wrong? Like I said again, it depends. If it is their presence is threatening our relationship, if they're disrespecting our relationship, and the caller says, probably person might be seeing it or not seeing it. Listen, disrespect, you can't hide from it. Disrespect is disrespect.
Yeah.
If it is blatant, if it is threatening our relationship, it is causing us unrest, it's making us unhappy, it is causing problems or issues or whatever, then yes, there must be a good reason. But you cannot just tell a person block that person for petty reasons like, oh, well, I don't like him, or you're always under your post, or probably because we've been long-term friends and you're kind of shaky in terms of our relationship, or you're insecure, or your jealousy issues, or what have you. Those are things you're going to have to deal with.
Basically, sometimes what petty for me might not be for you. So it's still going to cause problems if we're not both agreeing that your reason is petty.
So we're going to have to find some middle ground somewhere. We're going to have to have a serious conversation. You're going to have to do some explaining. Why do you want me to block this person? You're going to have to do some explaining. And that reason has to sit well with me, because I'm the one that have to block them. So
It's hard explaining things to February bonds especially.
listen, I feel attacked. I feel attacked.
Shots fired.
What? I feel attacked. What does February Bond have to do with that? What are you trying to
February
say?
bonds stubborn, you know that?
I ain't saying no, but I just want to know, like, how did that even get there? How did we even reach to February bonds? Listen, every sign have their degree of stubbornness and ignorancy and whatever. So I would not have you. Okay, Makeda says, I'll never do that. I don't have friends or family that would disrespect or intrude in a relationship, so my man would never have to ask that of me. Knowing how I am and how the people in my life operate, any man asking me to do that has insecurity issues. Need I say more? Someone says, I'm blocking everybody to keep my relationship because I want nobody tell my girl to tell me my girl haunted me because I go drink real or much less for my red.
God have mercy.
Malcolm.
God have mercy.
Wow. So you're gonna block everybody. So Malcolm, you're gonna block all Tom and their brother, everybody, across the board.
That
Keep
joke.
your relationship.
That joke. Malcolm, that joke.
Blocking, somebody says, with reason, and the reason has to be one that is of utmost importance. It can't be just any fly-by-night reason or just any petty reason. The reason has to make a lot of sense. Block nothing. Anybody to get blocked, this person says, is a significant other.
Say that again? Come again with that
Anybody to get blocked will have is the significant other. But guys, you can still send your voice notes 440-9595, or you can call us on that same number 440-9595. No, but seriously, and I know there are persons who probably experienced this already. Having a partner ask them to block somebody. Sometimes, like I said, the reason might be justifiable, and other times it may be like that ain't making sense. That makes no sense. I've known this girl, I've known this dude for how many years? We've never had any issues and whatever, now you're asking me to block them. Some women always seem to don't understand if a man has a new woman, and because they've been friends forever, they feel they got to say in my new relationship. You can't be disrespectful to another one, to another relationship. Spice, that's what we talked. That's what we said. That's what we've basically been saying. That and we know that happens. But like I said, the disrespect has to be.
But what about exes though? Because, you know, not all.
Nah, you have to get blocked. You have to get
Hold
blocked.
on, hold on. See what I tell you about them February one? I ain't even done talking, but yeah, you.
I know where you're going, so go on.
Because not all relationships end badly, you know, with cussing and fighting and going your separate ways. Some of them, you know, you all just come to a mutual agreement. It's not working, you know, so let's just do whatever. And you get your new partner, but you and your ex now become friends. Friends. And your new partner comes and say, well, I don't like the fact that you and your ex talking, even though I know that nothing is going on. I'm just not comfortable with that. What are you doing?
That one is kind of different because you might say, you know, we're just friends. Nothing's going on, but you know, probably the little is. But then again, where is the trust though?
Where is the trust?
So if you know that they're no longer together? There's evidence to support that, you know, they're not dealing with each other. Why block them unless they're one of those exes that, you know, you don't have some ex, they don't know the ex, please. You're ex, but you still want to be, you know, still try to cause a scene. That's what women are. Some, rather. You're no longer with the person, but you're trying to pull ranks, like if, you know, or like, oh, I could get him back anytime I feel like, or want to, or whatever. You know, you hear those stuff like that all the time. And if you're seeing a person always under the people posts, love, hearting and icing.
Nah, man, ex doesn't do that, man. Ex does play the game smart. Ex doesn't
They
do
don't?
That. Nah.
You've never met a bold ex in your life then?
Yeah, ex doing
Then
that?
again, you're young still, don't worry. Come in.
Wow.
They do.
It's a brave new world today.
Why are you acting as surprised though?
No, I did. I honestly didn't know ex does do that.
So Dwight says, so let's say you have a long-time friend and out of the blue they start hitting on you, even after you told them you're not interested. Would you block that person or not? Well, if they persist, if you don't respect my decision that I'm not interested in you and it's not going anywhere, then you're working hard for that block because you've been told not interested, but you persist, then yeah. You're working for that block. Someone says my ex recently liked a picture of me and my man. I could have did.
Anyways.
No, they like it to make them see. Listen, there's a method to that madness. They didn't just like because they wanted you to see that they're seeing that what you're doing.
Yeah. I got
That
my
they're
eyes
aware.
on you kind of thing. Yeah.
I'm aware of what you're doing.
Yeah.
So don't think I don't know what you're doing over here. Someone says the worst thing is when you get in a relationship and rearrange your whole life and the relationship doesn't work out. Before Insta had the archive feature, I had a lovely artistic nude photo and I deleted it for him. The man gone and I lost the picture entirely. I'm still grieving over the photo, that is. Really, Kata? What happens? You rearrange your entire life. You cut people off. You put them on ice. You put them... Listen. Don't work out. So then what happens? How do you go back to your friends and stuff like that? How do you bond with your friends or family members again?
Yeah.
After the relationship goes out and that man would probably ask you to block them. So what we're getting here is it depends on why
the level the relationship is at.
Somebody says X, nah man, over fire stick easy to catch. Another person says I'm not blocking my relationship to save my family, to save any relationship, because I won't expect anyone to do it for me. Relationship comes with negative family members on both sides, and tolerance should have different measures. But to block them all completely, no. Another one says I'm not going to block anyone. My boyfriend of a year asked me to block a couple of my guy friends, and I told him straight up no. What was his reason though? I'd love to know the reason he asked you to block your friends, your guy friends. Wait, why? Why did he want you to block them? What was the rationale behind that? Gary Blake, good morning. Peter Martinick, good morning. Says X still carry feelings. Remember we were lovers before.
Exactly. Listen, because you turn over the ketchup bottle for how long? All you have to do now is go back and tap it in it. And the bottle
We
open
must
it.
get them kind of crazy.
No, I'm telling you. So this thing about you talking to your ex,
But what
still
if there's
fire burn that.
what if there's no ketchup in the bottle anyways? What is there isn't even enough ketchup to put on a hot dog? What do you do?
Always have ketchup in the bottle where your ex is concerned. It always, you could cover your whole plate of fries. Trust me. All you have to do is tap the bottle. That's your ex.
Not all.
Come on.
Not all. That's those
We
that
in a
ended.
new relationship and every day you and your ex, hey, sup, what you doing,
Not if
where
you,
you going,
not if
how's
you did not
work?
have
Oh,
a good ending. Not if you did not have a mutually respectful.
No, that's what I'm
ending.
saying. You ended well. You ended well. So now you guys are quote unquote friends, but you move on. You understand? And you and your ex still, hey, so I mean your ex messaging you more than me. Nah. Nah.
To block.
You're mad. Block, delete, dump, lose the number for. When I ask you what is your ex number, tell me I don't know. Trust me. I ain't in that.
Yo, the insecurities are strong out here. I swear. Wow. Listen, the insecurities are. So, yo, I remember once I tell my girl to block she ex and she changed his name as hairdresser. I don't know why y'all is trying to with women for us. Back up, you're a fool. Why do y'all even try it with women? I swear to listen, let me take this final call. I like that. You want me to block him back? Name change to hairdresser. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. I have a question. What if you're in a relationship with that person, but you realize that both of y'all realize that you were better friends than in a relationship and you broke it up, but you're really good friends? Is that a problem too?
What if you're in a relationship with someone and you make better friends than
Than being in a relationship. So you're both decided to say this relationship is not good, but now you are going to be good friends.
That's a good question.
You moved on now, and you have a boyfriend. Do you think that's a problem?
That makes for a good topic. We could probably do that as another topic. We'll definitely do that as another topic.
Okay.
All right.
I'm ready to do that.
We'll do that one. Thanks much. All right. Anyways, we gotta go. But you listen, I am dying. Malcolm, you are the MVP today. I swear. You owned the chat today. You definitely did. So you remember telling your block she ex and she changed her name to hairdresser. You're just giving women ideas.
Come.
that we
Don't
already
give
have.
them any ideas,
You have
please
to-
now.
You
Please.
don't have to give women ideas. What you talking about?
Yeah,
We-
all about the skills and tricks we know. But anyway, we had to go. Let me go.
Listen.
Let me go.
Listen.
Y'all all about the skills
The
and
games
tricks.
y'all want to play, y'all don't even know how
Y'all
to
invented the games.
And-
That's where we get trapped in. Because I tell men does play and whistle. Women does play on the down low. All you don't learn it.
Teach them, young boy. Anyways, that's all the time we got today. Thanks so much, everyone, for checking in. Joseph, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Jackie. Change your name to you. Remember, the ladies' room came to you through the kind compliments of Western Union and Beacon Insurance. We'll be back tomorrow with another one right here on Power 95. And remember, if you have those scenarios or stuff like that, we'll be more than happy to debate, discuss, whatever. Send them to us, and definitely we'll have a conversation on it. All right. So catch us again tomorrow for another ladies' room right here on Power 95.